field created by the current design. Not that. All right, so this is going to be mu naught I over 2 pi r. I'm going to divide both sides by the length. Again, that length is the length of wire that's parallel to the other wire. So we have F over L is equal to the current. I guess that's current 1, current 2. It's the force on 1 from 2. Current 1, magnetic field of 2. There we go. I1, I2. We write with the mu naught up front. Mu naught I1, I2 over 2 pi r. And this is the force per unit length acting on the wire. Acting on two parallel wires with currents I1, I2. And there is one of my favorite labs that where the currents would be the same. If I did this point. All right, I got some power supply here. And this was connected to some sort of conducting material. So my current is flowing out of the positive, my current flows this way. My current's flowing down on the right, up on the left. It's the same current because there are no junctions in between. What would you expect to happen to the wires? In other words, which way would they be forced?
It's like this one, the parallel wires are. Wait.
Current flowing that way, and I current flowing up. All right, the wire that's coming down, the magnetic field that's created by it, I point my thumb in the direction of that magnetic field, fingers curl, and so it's coming out over here, in, on the left-hand side. Make sure I did that right. And then, for the other one, I have a wire going this way, and it's creating a magnetic field that's going in, out. So in,
They'll move away from each other?
it would. The stronger magnetic field is between them, weaker on the outside, and they would be forced apart. So if I took a very light material, for example, aluminum, made a thin strip, attached two ends to a battery or some sort of power supply, flipped on the power supply, you would see those two strips move outwards. They'll just puff. It is one of my favorite labs. It is not necessarily one of the students' favorite labs. But to me, it is just so cool to watch that, to set that up and just see the thing go. It amuses me. Actually, it's just really cool, especially when it works. Now, when we were in the other building, there was the haunted area. I had a group set this up, they turned on the power supply, and the wires went boom, they came together. Couldn't figure out why, no idea. So I went over there and said, well, why don't we just switch the leads? So instead of the current going like this, it goes like that. It really should not make any difference whatsoever. We did that switch, and then it went poof. Still have not figured out, other than, the only explanation I've come up with is indeed over an ancient burial mound, and it is haunted. The bizarre results came from that corner. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, time is up. If we do not have school on Thursday,
Or tomorrow.
well, we don't have school tomorrow. Oh, no, we do have lab tomorrow.
It is gonna be like snow all day, supposedly.
And knowing how this administration seems to work, before I see the first flake, they'll probably give an announcement.
Right.
Because it's snowing in Boone. It's never explained to me how they make their decisions.
Oh.
In Columbia, South Carolina, they broke up the schools into smaller districts. So there's Richland District 1, Richland District 2, and so forth. And so one district could call off school because of snow or ice. Snow, that's ridiculous, because of ice there. And the other ones could stay open. Here it's just one big happy family.
Yay.
I will send out, look for an announcement, the lab probably, I'm gonna have to, I can't remember if I actually made it a lab or it's just pure demonstration, so I'm gonna have to edit that. That'll be fun. Anyway, look for an announcement. I do not want to, master sets can still be submitted, because, you know, you got that one due today. Oh, I did make a change. The dummy assignment, since people were struggling to fill the dummy assignment, I have now broken, and then I changed the name to weekly check-in, and now I have, or I should have, now broke it into weekly online assignment, and I have one assignment per week. So I'm with a deadline, so I'm hoping that will pop up and say, hey, such and such is due. You just go in, believe the instructions are, tell me something.
Something.
And then Sunday, or Monday morning at 12:01, this one will disappear and the next one will appear. Do not submit anything on Friday. I mean, if you submit it on Friday, we can deal with it, but because Friday, there's no classes, if you submit it, it just goes into some database and it doesn't actually get recorded. And then later on, if they say, well, this person didn't submit anything that week, I go, well, the person did, just it happened to be on the day that I can't record it. So please and thank you.
Wait, can I say you answered that?
I have a question.
Sorry.
Yes.
Now, so looking at this and looking at the